Warning, this story may contain content that isn't suitable for younger viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. So I'm going to get into the very first time and the only time I ever went to EDC and what happened to me the very first night. So the story starts off with me and a friend decide we're going to go to EDC if I can get the time off of work. Luckily, the time came about 2 days before EDC started. We found out, all right, cool, we're going to be able to go, but now we have to do everything last minute. So we have to get a ride out there. We have to get our tickets. We have to get a hotel room. Luckily, we had already looked a little bit. We found out that in our city there was a party bus because we're only 6 hours away from Vegas. So we'd be able to get there pretty quickly by riding a bus. The bus only ended up costing us $100. And then besides that, we just needed a hotel room and we needed to get our tickets. Anyways, we hop on the bus. Okay, we're on our way over. My friend looks at me. He has half a bottle of lean left. Looks at me and says, all right, we got to finish this off before we get there. And I'm like, oh, okay. So we start drinking it. And then there's this Indian guy. Not this Native American guy, this Indian guy. And he goes, what is that? And I look at him and I'm like, oh, it's cough syrup. You want some? The dude literally looked at me with panic on his face, looked straight forward, and didn't look at me the rest of the bus ride. But after that, I decided, you know what, it's probably a good idea. I should probably pop some Adderall. That way I can, keep partying, stay up. We got, 6 hours to go, baby. So we're on the bus. I'm drinking. I don't even know how much I've drank. So I am totally smashed. We ended up running into this girl on the party bus that we knew, and I ended up talking to her the whole way, complaining about how I was having a fight with my best friend and blah, blah, blah. You know how that stuff goes. Pillow talking pretty much. I was 19 at the time. Keep that in mind. We get to the hotel room. I start bugging my friend for some DMAA. If you don't know what DMAA is, it's dimethylmelamine. It's the stuff that they had to ban and literally take out of pre-workout drinks because it's so closely related to methamphetamine and because of how many hospitalizations they had seen. So I kept bugging my friend. He didn't even want to give it to me. He ends up giving it to me. I end up smoking a blunt with some of my friends. We're gearing up to get back on the party bus because that is now our shuttle to get to EDC. It picks us up from the hotel and then takes us over there. So we get on the party bus. I'm drinking more. I'm just getting fucked up. Okay, we finally get there. The line outside is huge. If you've ever been to EDC, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They barely pat you down. My friends, for whatever reason, are like scared to bring in their own stuff. He's like, bring it in for me. So you know me, I put some stuff in my crotch. Y'all know how it goes. If you ever been to a rave before, put some stuff in your crotch, put some stuff in your socks, get that bitch in there. Or put it in your belly button. Who knows, man? Anyways, we get in there, and I decide now is the best time possible to take 2 or 3 hits of acid, to take a quarter gram of Somali, and to take a green Riddler, which is about 220 milligrams of MDMA, if I'm not mistaken. I decide, okay, so we're going to take all of this and, we're going to have a good time. Right off grip, I start to know something's wrong because my nose starts bleeding over by the porta potties. My friends notice that. Everyone kind of doesn't really pay it too much mind. So we go over to one of the stages and I start dancing because I am feeling it. I am fucked up. Man, you have no idea. Like, I remember, this is one of the last things I remember. I was dancing hardcore. There was girls around me screaming, cheering me on. You know how that shit goes when people are getting real wild. Yeah, go. So I'm really killing that shit. I'm not even gonna lie. And then someone in the crowd passes me a blunt. He sees how down I'm getting. He's like, bro, hit this. I hit the blunt. Look at my friends instantly and say, I don't feel good. Boom. Everything goes black. Next thing I know, I'm hearing my name. I'm hearing, stay with me. 2 hours later, boom. I feel like I just woke up. I look at my friend and I was like, dude, what have I done for 2 hours? He goes, oh, you overdosed, dude. Totally straight look on his face. I literally thought he was fucking with me. Because the way he said it, he just said, oh yeah, you overdosed. So casually. And I'm like, no, dude, seriously. He goes, oh, yeah, dude. And I was like, wait, where are the other two? And he goes, oh, yeah, everyone's pissed off at you because you overdosed, bro. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, dude, they all left pissed off. He's like, but, you know, I've kind of been carrying you around. He's like, you know, you gave that guy a light show. It wasn't very good, but you gave him one. And then just all of this stuff, because I never went anywhere without my gloves either. I should probably mention that. Anyways, we run into the other friends. They're pissed off as hell. I mean, everybody had every right to be. They literally had to hold me up. I was not in any state. And then I tried to do more drugs, and my friend got more pissed off. And like literally, just looking back on this story, yeah, you know what? He tried to save me. He was so done with it at that point. I don't even blame him. You know, the moral of this story is don't do drugs, first off. But you know what? If you're going to do them, man, there is a responsible way. It doesn't guarantee your safety, but guess what? It's a lot safer than what the fuck I did at 19 years old. I'm very lucky to be here today. You know what? And I got to thank the Lord for that one. If you guys want to hear more stories, leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to hear about too, because I got a lot of stories that deal with a lot of different situations. I even got situations where we were in South Central in California and we got pulled up on for being white. Well, I mean, that's not the whole story, but you know, like I said, I got stories. So you know what? Let me know. Rose Don't Play out, straight up and down.